I'm Jody Baker-Lewis, and I am the Executive Director of the Franklin Area Chamber of Commerce. This is my 10th Applefest as Chamber Director. I'd been here about 10 years before that as an employee of the Chamber, and I volunteered at Applefest probably for most of the 41 years. Applefest means to this town and to the businesses in the downtown and to all the nonprofits and organizations around here, it means being able to continue on for the next year. The income that it brings in parking lots, in breakfasts that they host, and everybody just filling our restaurants and such for lunches and dinners and stopping in, and all the shops are crazy busy. This is the best weather so far, and the streets are already packed this morning. It used to be very small. If you come to town today, everything's packed. The parks are full. We can't put more vendors in there. The sidewalks are full. The streets are full. Everybody's full. So I remember it when it was just kind of smaller, and it's great. One of my favorite memories is I grew up on Elk Street, which is just down a couple blocks away from here. And the breakfast used to be at a different church, and they would be lined up for blocks to get in there. They didn't have quite the waiting capacity, and we were still in school. It wasn't a national holiday quite yet for Applefest, and we would just all stand outside in the early morning hours to go in and have breakfast, and all of our friends and teachers would be there before we went to school. So it's one of my definite favorites. Once you're here, I think you'll always come back. There's something for everybody. It doesn't cost to come into our festival. If you want to buy stuff, you can buy stuff. If you're just like to come and look and get ideas, you can always get vendors' names and call back. The food selection for 3 days, there's just not enough time to try it all. And what I say to everybody, if you've never been here, is please bring a bucket of patience. The one thing we struggle with is where everybody can park. But we work through it and we work it out. But once you're here, you'll come back every year.
For over 2 decades, Dietz has kept your home comfortable and your business running. We're responsive, reliable, always ready to go the extra mile. Because when it comes to your comfort, we believe in doing the right things. For the best in HVAC, plumbing, electric services, call Dietz. Nobody beats Dietz.